This is a Pokemon, but which one? I'm gonna start by guessing Seadra. It says I have 4 attempts to get it right. Seadra, 57% match. Interesting. Scrolling down so you can see my other guesses. Okay. Doesn't appear to have a dark enough blue. I was gonna say Clauncher, but I'm looking at that little Clauncher image and that's not right. Can I do one of the Shelloses? It's only bringing up the pink one. Every like water type Pokemon, because of course that's all I'm thinking of, also has not enough dark blue. There's no way this could be Amistar, right? Maybe? I'm gonna go for it. Amistar is a higher match, 77%. How do they decide the colors? Like Amistar, that's, the first one is a dark brown? I know it's the shadow of the shell. The shadows. The shadows. Is there any world where this is Ammonite? Please? Nope. Wow, we backslid. Why is there no blue showing up here? I don't understand this mechanic. There's no yellow showing up for Seadra, but no blue showing up there? So how the hell are these so different from each other? Lucario? I only have one more guess, but I guess I'm gonna go for it. It's got the dark blue, it's got the yellow on the chest. It's got a lot of dark gray / black that this doesn't, but I don't know. It was Lapras! I thought of Lapras! Damn it! No! Oh! Anyways, so this is Pokemon Palette. Palette spelled like the real word, not the town. Although I think actually both of them are real words. Anyways, it's P-L-A-E-T-T-E. And they've got a daily puzzle, but they also have an unlimited version, which is great because then that makes it so this video is longer than 5 minutes, if that. So this one's just like all dark blue. Why can I only think of Gen 1 Pokemon today? I need this coffee to kick in. Maybe Vaporeon, again. Only doing Gen 1 Pokemon. There's a lot of Gen 1 water types with a little bit of yellow on them. Oh, wow, that's a much more teal colors than I thought. Darker blue. I'm thinking through water starters right now. No way, this is Poplio, right? Poplio's got too much white on it. Well, doesn't have that much white. 79% match. Okay, we're getting closer. Also, I misremembered what Poplio looked like. I didn't realize its neck frill was blue. I thought it was white. The problem here is that like the percentage matches don't help me that much. It's like, yeah, clearly it's a blue Pokemon. Also, how are these, is there a how this works section? Because how are these only 2% apart? They're very different shades of blue. I might have just answered my own question. They're still blue. What are the settings we have here? All gens. Oh, immediately, oh, okay. I don't want to deal with shinies, and that wiped out my color. Okay, maybe I just need to click get new Pokemon. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling like a hippopotamus right here. Nice to be away from the like water types. 78% match. Can't even break 80. This is some nice terracotta vibes, I will say. Or it's gonna be a freaking normal type. I thought I'd be better at this. Haha! It is I, Grunty Boy, and I am here to announce a career change. Oh? No more crime, huh? Nay! For now I am a titan of industry! What does that even mean? You can't just become a titan of industry. Sure I can, thanks to the sponsor of this video, Arknight's Endfield. A 3D real-time strategy RPG that combines strategic team combat with world exploration and development through factory building. Do you now see my industry? I do, and you now make sense. The real-time combat is thrilling, blending tactical class swapping and skill combos with high-stakes planning. That same strategic itch is scratched by the AIC, Automated Industry Complex, where I'm busy optimizing production lines and resource flows. Tickles the engineer part of my brain. What engineer part? The big one. It's big. Engineering. The new update at the Wake of Spring is a core chapter version update, adding major story developments in Wu Ling. Team up with the new character Zhuang Feng Yi to challenge Neferith. This awesome new boss's dual form mechanics force you to adapt your strategy mid-battle rather than just relying on brute force. Plus, there's AIC updates and a free special monthly pass to all players, offering daily login rewards. Arknight's Endfield is available on PS5, PC, and mobile. The latest update at the Wake of Spring is live now. Download now using the QR code on screen or the link in the description below. All right, now go run your factories, Titan. Ooh, can that title stick? Makes me feel big engineer. Ta-ta! Zigzagoon? No, Zigzagoon doesn't have that golden color on it. Sand Slash would have a brighter yellow. I might need to give myself an easier mode because all the generations is killing me. I'm like thinking of options, but then I can like picture like Sandaconda. This is not Sandaconda's colors. What's in the ugly Scarlet Violet Desert? Fanpy, no. Sandile, no. Actually, I don't even think it's there. Okay, I'm doing so bad at this. Show me, what does a hint do? We're still in the learning stage. It's a normal type Pokemon. Raticate? No, Raticate's a darker brown. Tauros? No, it's a darker brown. What is this brown shade? It's nice, I like it. It's just I can't, all the normal type Pokemon I'm thinking don't have this shade. They're much closer to like that. Maybe I should have recorded this in the afternoon. Bidoof? No, I have to put in a guess before I get another hint. Okay, let's try a Lillipup? 90% match. But that doesn't help me because there's no way it's Herdier or Stoutland because they add blue. Okay, give me another hint. Gen 1? Vero? Kangaskhan? Maybe it is Raticate. Raticate? No. No. Oh! All right, what's the final hint? Help me out here. This is clearly not my best game. Why are you more coloring me? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm glad I did this. I am learning the game. It shows the 3 most prominent colors, but others exist. Of course I know that. Of course, like it's obvious. It's just like a, whoa. Whoa, significant purple time? Oh, I left my mouse there. Interesting. Gen 1, do I now have to think through all of them? I just have to sit here and think through all of them. It's not gonna be Rattata. Doduo, maybe. Dodrio? No, because Dodrio's got a bright red tail. Doduo's my number 1 right now. Pidgey, maybe. Not Pidgeot or Pidgeotto. Not Jigglypuff, not Wigglytuff. I don't think it's Tauros. I don't think it's Kangaskhan either, but maybe. Not Snorlax, not Lickitung, not Chansey. I'm gonna go Kangaskhan. I don't feel good about it, but maybe the purple of the baby is gonna contribute here. You cannot be serious. Eevee? Oh God. I'm going to fail every single one because I see the purple and I'm like, oh yeah, of course. Like there's gotta be a little bit of purple on it. But no, that shade is just the shadow of the tail and like the shading of the border of the head. Okay, maybe I don't wanna see the full palette. Okay, I gotta just get one. I gotta get one, you know? Like this is not one of those where I'm like, oh, can I try for this streak? Because I'm clearly way too bad at this. This is a straightforward Luxray guess, and it's only a 58% match. I'm stupid. I'm not good at the palette coloring, clearly. After this round, I think I'm gonna start cutting it down on the pool of generations, because this is a lot. Our Pokemon are black and yellow, but mostly black. I thought of a real cool shiny Raikou in my head. It's not real, but it's cool. I'm thinking of like the whole Elekid line, but they're like, well, maybe. A lot of times this tricks me out because like all the lines. An Electivire has those long tails which would add to the count. Give it a shot, 85% match. Okay, but it's still as yellow as the first color. All right, show me a hint. Oh, this Pokemon is part fire type. I don't know why that text is so hard to read, but it's part fire type. Interesting. That is not the same. Like normal is, if they tell you it's this, they give you the pure type. Wait, what the hell fire type is this? Fire? And I was like, this is an electric type, because of course it is. It's got yellow on it, because I am narrow-minded. It's not gonna be any of the fire types in Gen 1. Those are like very consistently the color that they are. Like they're red, they're orange, they're yellow. Gen 2, the Cyndaquil line is interesting, but there's not enough of them. Like, there's not enough black on them, and they're mostly blue. Houndour and Houndoom is a no. Slugma, Macargo, no. Gen 3, none of the starters. Torkoal, no. Camerupt and Numel, no. If I don't get it on this guess, I'll do the show me another hint and get the gen. But I don't want to get the full palette again because that just completely led me astray with Eevee. Gen 4, there's not many. Not Magmortar. Gen 5. It sucks. Like when I can't even think of a single guess. A fire type that's mostly black and then yellow. If it was mostly black and orange, I'd go Houndour, Houndoom. Armarouge? No way. Armarouge just got way too much red on it for it to not even appear in the first 3. It's got a lot of yellow with like the, you know, the armor, of course, but like red would be in the first 3 over black, right? It'd have to be. Now I'm second guessing myself. And now I'm thinking about the black of like the helmet area. Maybe it is Armarouge. That's a lot of red. That's so much red. Screw it. Yeah, okay, yeah, red was in the first 3. Although black before red. All right, show me another hint. It's a fire and fighting type. What? Wait, the hint isn't always the same? It's not always type gen full palette? What? Wait, fire and fighting type. That's like just the starters. Combuskin, Blaziken, Monferno, Infernape, Pignite, and Emboar. What are we talking about? All of those have significant orange or red. What? Unless there's another fire and fighting type Pokemon that I don't remember? I don't know, Emboar? It's got dark colored arms and fire? Oh my God. I mean, the yellow on the belly. It's Emboar? The first 3 colors don't include red or orange at all? Yo, I am not built for this. Like, what are you talking about? Like, obviously I know it's like a specifically measured thing, but like the number of orange and red pixels doesn't even crack the top 3. That's it. Oh my God. That's gotta be Finneon though. That's gotta be Finneon. 63! Ah! I know I do quizzes on this, like, channel. When I found this, I was like, this seems kind of fun. I was not expecting this to be insanely difficult for me. Show me a hint, screw it, show me a hint. Dark type? What do you mean? It's Lumineon, but evil. How is this not Finneon? Look at the little Finneon. Look at it. How is that not the same fish? It's otherwise probably not a fish at all. A dark type? That's, what even color is it? Who can say? Who can say? Because the Emboar one didn't have orange. There's no dark types in Gen 1. Gen 2, Murkrow, Umbreon, Houndoom, Dower. That's how I feel right now. Dower. Absol, Shiftry, Sharpedo, Greninja? No. Greninja's tongue is much lighter pink and its body's a darker blue. It's easier to remember what Pokemon are of a certain type in a specific generation if there's a major specialist. Like the dark types, Gen 3, I was like, okay, who does Sydney use? I also think of like Porygon Z, but Porygon Z is not a dark type. Drapion's not this. Yeah, that was helpful. It's a cool color scheme for whoever has it. I'm sure they're happy with it. You know, if any of you make up fake Pokemon for a living, not for a living, you just do it. Why did I say for a living? But if any of you make up fake Pokemon for fun, this website could give you some pretty cool inspiration. Because I am thinking of some pretty cool looking evil jellyfish right now. Because I'm thinking of Tentacruel, which is not a dark type, but I'm thinking of something similar. Wait. Is this Inkay? Inkay? No, wow, I was so far away. Okay, I should have waited longer. You know what, no, I shouldn't have. I can't just sit here silently. That doesn't make a good video. Show me another hint. Dark and Ice? What? Dark and Ice? Like Sneasel or Weavile? Are there any other Dark and Ice type Pokemon? That can't be. Those Pokemon are definitely mostly black. Like the pink, yeah, sure. But like, this is a pale blue. That is the most prominent color. But I don't know any other dark ice Pokemon. There must be though. I mean, okay, there's Chinpow, but that's white. Now it just becomes a guess on the type game because I'm so bad with the colors alone. Is this somehow Sneasel? What? Because of the, okay, yes. in this sprite of Sneasel, it is a light blue little rat thing. But if we look at the Google image result for Sneasel, it is admittedly a lighter color than I thought it was. When I think of Sneasel, I think of this picture over here, where it's like almost black. You know how there's like the official Pokemon color designations and like the Pokedex, and a lot of those don't make any sense? I'm realizing that's just how it is. See, look at this. Ignoring the weird early era, look how dark it is in Crystal. I mean, like, clearly it's like a lighter color here, yeah, especially in Heart Gold, but like Gen 3, dark gray, and then when we get to the 3D era, what is happening here? Fashion Week. But you can see that it is a dark blue. Look how dark it is in Brilliant and BDSP Sprite. Look at this, look at it, look at it, versus all this. Ah! We are making this easier. First 4 gens, Muck, 77. 77? Swat-lot. Swak-a-lot. 55! Waiting! No, the gas. Arbok. The game was a Drapion. Of course it was. Try again! Man, my first thought was Score Bunny, but I limited it to just the first 4 gens. I also want to say Reshiram, but again, first 4 gens. If you ever notice me like saying a line and I'm like saying it over here, it's because I'm looking at the recording of me on the other monitor, like the live, you know, like, and my hands are moving, you know, you see. And I feel like I do that because I'm just looking to the nearest person for help. But that guy won't help me! I have to put in a single guess before I can get a hint. And I'm just like, oh, I rested my hand on my fist and now it looks like I've been slapped. What? I'm thinking of like a really cool Arctic Fox Pokemon with red eyes. Doesn't exist, but you know, it looks cool. I think I'm losing it. Entei. There's a lot of fluffy, poofy things on its back, and there wasn't enough of it. Give me the hint. Who are we talking to? Who are you addressing right now? Me? You're saying this white and orange thing is a water type? How is this possible? Wait, is it Seal or Dugong? Let's try Seal. Seal's got a little more on his tongue. Maybe the orange is the tongue? No, freaking, give me the other hint. It's a Gen 1 water type. Holy crap, I'm gone. Where am I? I don't know Pokemon anymore. I might have to quit. This may be the last YouTube video of mine you will ever watch. I mean, it's gotta be Dugong, then. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have to. Give me the final hint. What? What? Is it more entertaining when I do poorly or when I do well? I don't know. Because in this moment, I thought I knew all of the Gen 1 water types. You know, because it's like Gen 1. Oh my God, it's either Goldeen or Seeking. Oh my God, the most forgettable Gen 1. It's gotta be Goldeen. It's gotta be Goldeen. Oh, I'm stupid and bad. Clearly I am not attempting this game at the peak of my mental fortitude. And we are going to forgive me for that. My first thought was Bounce Sweet or like Zarina or something. But also these palettes, they screw me over so much. Not they screw me over. That's rude to the palettes. The palettes are reality, okay? I can't perceive them in the way I need to. Like the past one, it's like shade of white, orange. I'm thinking mostly white Pokemon with a little bit of orange. And instead it's Seeking, who I perceive as mostly orange with white on the tails and that and the fins. But if you total up the white on everything else, that ends up the most. And then all the patterns, like the black patterns on Seeking's body, those then become a larger percentage and thus decrease the orange so that it's beneath the shades of white. So it makes sense, it's math. Like this is not a subjective thing, but it's really screwing with me because I can't perceive it any other way. You know, like this, like I'm now trying to think of just grass type Pokemon. That's all I got here. It's shades of green. This is a grass type. That is the extent to which I can make this work in my head. And like my expectations of what the type will be have not aligned once, other than the first one. I was like, this is a water type, and it was. So I am just gonna start with a grass type. I don't like any of the ones I'm thinking of. Lombre. Let's try Lombre. 65, okay. Show me a hint. It's part dragon? Again? What? It's not a grass type at all. Because the only grass dragon Pokemon is Mega Sceptile, which it definitely is not. And then the Applins. And they are not in the first 4 gens. After this, we're cutting it down to just Gen 1. This is crazy. Okay, well, I know it's now not a Gen 1 Pokemon. I know it's not a Gen 2 Pokemon. Vibrava? Flygon. It's gotta be Flygon. It's gotta be Flygon. Ooh, what? It's not Vibrava, though. Vibrava, we'd have some amount of the tan of its body. Vibrava's got much more tan than the green. It's not Swablu, it's not Altaria. There's not that many dragons. It's not Bagon, it's not Shelgon, it's not Salamence. It's not Rayquaza, right? This isn't the right shades of green. Unless it is in that one particular sprite, because the sprites are messing with me, and it is Rayquaza. Okay, this sprite of Rayquaza is a much more aquamarine. Okay, maybe I'm just full of crap. That is 2 Team Sky brained. I was just thinking of the color of my hoodie. It's not, I was thinking it more like this, where it's kind of closer to like a lime green. You know where it looks really lime green? Not lime green, but like a much less blue undertone green in the anime at times, not all times. Like in the movie, it doesn't look as yellow undertoned. I'm just cheeks at this. We are going to just Gen 1 because I'm so bad. And what do we have here? This is something I know. This is Pidgey! Damn it! I thought the black around the eye, okay, Spearow. Spearow, no! It's just Gen 1, it's just Gen 1, Tauros, I'm going mad, I'm losing everything. No hints, it's only Gen 1. Show me hint, is a bug? What? Yeah, I needed that, I wasn't gonna get there. Kakuna? No, Beedrill? Beedrill? Is black the second color? Literally though, how is black the second color? There's not enough pixels in its nose and its little legs to give me any bit of pink? That's gotta be, no. Geodude. Geodude. My dude. It's gotta be Graveler. It's gotta be Graveler. Ooh! Ah! They're the same palette! Mostly. This is the hardest quiz. This is the hardest Pokemon quiz I think I've done on this channel. Even the cropped pictures that Trinity gave me, there were like about half of them, maybe a little under half I could get on the first try. I can't get any of these, and I've cut it down to only Gen 1. I mean, I'm being less careful, to be fair. I'm just kind of sending it, because I've been here for almost an hour, just failing. And I can't have a hint. If it's only Gen 1, then I can figure out by the hint, not by the color. That's what happened with Emboar and Sneasel. Is this one Kangaskhan? Nope, but it's closer than the other two. Pinsir. Pinsir? What? What? Where is the blue? Are we kidding me? I'm so mad. I guessed you in the first game. This is the last one. This is the last one I am doing. I cannot mentally handle this anymore. I don't understand. I cannot follow how these colors go into these sprites. Blue on Ammonite isn't even in the top 3. This looks like it should be one of the Litwick line because of their purpley flames, but obviously it isn't. They aren't in Gen 1. I've limited this to just Gen 1, and I can't figure it out. Cloyster? You know what? No, I'm not even gonna guess it. I can see how dark purple that is, and you aren't correct. Shelter, though, or suggest semicolon, Shelter is much closer. 76%? It's only a C? I don't even get a B? I don't know, man, I don't know. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, 84%. It's not Aerodactyl, apparently. Dratini, 65%. Because that sprite isn't quite so periwinkle. Oh, no hints, no hints. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran. Nidoran? Nidoran female. Nidoran female. Rhyhorn! Again! This is gotta be Amistar. That has to be Amistar. No, of course it's not, because there's so much freaking yellow and brown on it. Tentacool. No, Tentacruel, because of the black underbelly. No, was this Vaporeon? No, Vaporeons had the 3 blues, all blue in the first 3. I'm short of breath. Was this one Seadra? From the very beginning? No. Oh my God. I don't freaking know. Squirtle? It can't be Blastoise. Oh my God. Gyarados? Gyarados. It's got an open mouth. That's gotta be the black Gyarados. Oh, yeah! I'm done. I'm done. I got one within the first 4 guesses with no hints. I cannot do this anymore. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see me attempt another Pokemon quiz, there'll be one on screen here. I might have done better. In fact, no, I am certain that I performed better in whichever one it is on the screen. Because even if I did bad, I didn't do as bad as this.